right, let's answer the remaining 4 questions on number 7. So we have a graph, and so when you hit the graph button on your calculator, you'll see this, you'll see the dots and that. And so when you hit the up or down arrow, it goes between plot 1, which would take you to the points, or Y1, which takes you on the graph. All right, so our question that we have to answer here says, use the model to predict the height of his glasses at 7 seconds. So I want to know when the X is 7, what's the height? So I want to be on my Y1, and all I do then is type in 7 because I'm already on trace. So hit 7, enter, and there's my answer, 1037. So, and it seems reasonable. So here I'll write 1037 feet. And really what we did was do f of 7, to find out what that was. All right, now the question is at what time? So we don't know the x, but we do know that the y value is 1600. So let's go to our calculator. And I'm still on the trace mode. So I'm just going to hit trace and go back to 1600. We're going to learn a little bit more. You could do intersect if you wanted. I'm just going to do an approximation here. So I can see at 1609 feet, it took 3.6 seconds to get there. And so that's 9 seconds away from 1600. If I go 1 click to the right, that's 1595. Now I'm under it, and it's 3.757. And this one is actually closer to 1600. So I'm going to say at approximately 3.758 if I rounded it. So 3.758. Let's go there. So at approximately, again, we can do a little more exact, but t equals 3. Oh shoot! Now I knew I'd do that. Is forget. 758. 3.758 seconds. That's when it will be the 1600 feet in the air. When will his glasses smash into the ground? All right, so since 1600 feet in the air, you just keep going until you get to 0 feet in the air. Again, we could just sort of approximate it. There's like a half a foot. There's negative. So it's going to be around 10.6 to 10.7. But just to reuse what we were learning about earlier, so I could go to second calc. This time I really want to use the 0 and on this problem. It says go to the left of the 0, go to the right of the 0, and hit enter. And there it gives me that 10.668. We would have gotten that with approximating. That's fine. So 10.668 seconds. 10.668 seconds. The height would be 0. Hi. He said he wanted to go to lunch. So what does the y-intercept represent? And so the y-intercept is right up here at the y-axis, and we know that that is at time 0. So at time 0, 1821. So the glasses were 1,820 feet above ground at time 0. T equals 0. And that'll do it.